All right, guys. So I saw this post from a blog called The Fathers, and I thought is interesting, something we can talk about. Look at what they said. They said there is no good woman who is unmarried after 30 years. If she was a good woman, they would have picked her and married her before she turned 30. Now, this is what the blog said, but I completely disagree with this. There are a lot of good women who are 30 and above who are unmarried. I think there are a couple of reasons that may cost us. You see this good person from a decent family, she has kept herself. Sometimes they may even be virgins and they are married and they are like 35. A lot of reasons may come to my mind. One of the things I think may cost us is wrong decisions. By a wrong decision, I mean, people are coming, but you're unable to choose. So what happens is this: you end up choosing the wrong people, and then you stay with this person up until you're 35. So you date somebody for too long. I've seen where somebody has dated somebody for like 10 years. I'm wondering why will you date a man for 10 years? Right? So another girl dated somebody for 15 years. Well, sometimes it works. But if marriage is in view for you as a young lady, my opinion now, do not date any man beyond 1 year. If marriage is in view for you, do not date any man beyond 1 year, especially when you're 23, 24. That's like your prime, when all the men are coming, right? So once you meet a man, for most men, after 6 months, 8 months, we know if we are going to marry you or not. So after 8 months, 1 year, the man should decide. In my opinion, I think we should amicably dissolve that relationship, but keep it open to him, all right? So that in case he wants to come back, and this time he wants to, come see your parents, so he can always come back. So don't overdate somebody. So you met this guy when you were in university, and you guys have been together for 15 years. What's that? And in this period, people have been coming, but because this is man that you're dealing with, you don't want to leave him. And now you're 35, and finally, for some reason, you dissolve, and you're 38 already. So at this point, it's difficult for other men to come. So my point is, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Don't use one man that's not your husband to block space. All right. If after 1 year the man is not proposing yet, you might want to leave him and move to somebody who is ready. Right. For men, we just have to be ready. Women, once you're the age and marriage is in view, you are at that age, right? So don't use the wrong decision to hold yourself back. So number 2 reason, I think, is mental image of your husband. This one happens to lots of ladies. I've listened to them talk to me, and I hear this recurrent idea in their head. They have the picture of the man that they want. Most times I call that the fantasy husband. They've created a picture of one tall, huge guy that's very hefty and muscular, that's very wealthy, that's doing very well, that adores and absolutely worship the ground that they walk on. I heard them talk about this over and over again. Though they may say it in different way, but the idea is they're talking about the same person. A fantasy husband, a man who will accept them with all of their flaws, who doesn't complain. In real life, it doesn't happen that way. So that picture that you have may be your stronghold. For most ladies, this has kept some. I know somebody this has kept. She has a picture of somebody, and I keep telling her, you have to let that man go. The picture in your head, you have to let that go. Look at the people around you and choose, and let value just align. All right. So they have this picture in their head, and that's not what they're experiencing. All right. So that picture, I call that the fantasy husband. That fantasy husband can keep you as a lady until you're 35. Before you realize, 35 is very fast. Before you know, you're 35. All right. So don't let that hold you back. I think this is one of the reasons that keeps some ladies back. Another reason I think is staying in the wrong crowd, keeping the wrong friends, staying in the wrong environment. Now, the environment you stay in can also affect, how early or how late you get married. I mean, this is my opinion. There's no data for this, but I think this can happen. All right. So the environment you live in, you stay in, the friends you keep can also affect it. For example, let's say you live in an environment where the men are not doing so well, the economy is bad, right? So most of the men are struggling. So if men are struggling, they don't have money, they will be afraid to take up a wife, all right? So that can affect your chances of getting married. And for a lot of us, we would choose our spouse based on our environment, the people we can see, who we interact with, and that's where your spouse is likely to come from, right? The friends you keep, the environment you live in, the place where you work, where you go to for dinner, where you go to for fun. Well, you're likely to find your husband around this area, maybe in your church, your social group. This is where you find the person. So if the people in this group are not doing very well economically, that can delay you. That has a capacity to delay you. Another reason is, having the wrong friends. And by wrong friends, I mean you have friends that are not encouraging you towards good works. All right, friends that are encouraging you to keep bad attitude. All right, I know of somebody particularly who had somebody who was interested in her. The person wanted to marry her, but her friend discouraged her and told her no, that she was still young and beautiful, that she could explore. Telling her to explore more. Why do you want to go and tie yourself in marriage and keep yourself now while you're still young and beautiful? So that kept that lady up until like 38. So that can be a reason. So it's good that you have friends that spoils you, that inspires you to good work. That way, when you meet somebody, the person just he sees how beautiful you are from within, and that can help the man make decisions faster. And so the final reason I want to give is the thinking that you want to explore more, right? For some ladies, like I just shared earlier, that you think that you're still very beautiful and young, and you want to explore, you want to play men, you just want to hoe around, all right? So, and before you know it, you're 38. You're 38. At 38, very few men are interested in you. Very few men are interested in you because men, for one, you're not as beautiful as you used to look when you were 23. You're not as fertile as you used to be when you were 23. At 38, you've lost a lot of your eggs. I think you've lost 80% of your eggs are gone. So you may not be as fertile as you used to be. So that is unattractive to men. I mean, nature has put it like that. The older men will always go for the younger women. That's how nature really placed it. Because for the woman, it gives the woman security and stability, and for the man, it assures him of prosperity. Having children. That's how it has always been. So you don't want to waste your 23, your 24, your 25. Make your choice then. I always encourage young women, take your boyfriend, the person you're dating, to your father, your elder brother. That way, men have a way of discerning if the man you're dating is the wrong person, and they can end it quickly for you. So you don't have to waste 2 years with that person. All right? So what can you do now that you're 38 or you're 35? You're over 30. What can you do? I've written some things down, and let me share this with you. Number one, become friendly. I mean, that's one thing you can do for yourself. Become friendly. Stop snubbing people. Respond to your DM. People are chatting you up on WhatsApp. Your husband is probably there in your DM. Respond to your DM. Be friendly. Smile at people. Say hello. Greet people. Say hello. How are you doing? You can even start up conversations with people. You meet somebody that you like, and the person is not saying hello to you. Say hello to the person. Start up the conversation. Who knows? Something can come up from there. Become friendly. Learn to be friendly. Learn to listen to people when they are talking. Respond. Be interested in people's conversations. For most guys, once they see that you're interested in what they are saying, they want to talk more. And when you communicate like that, it builds some form of friendship. And from there, something can happen. So become friendly. Listen. I mean, start a conversation. That's what I'm saying. Number two thing you can do that. Now, know that the market determines your value. The sexual marketplace, the dating market determines your value. So you're thinking that your man is coming from Germany or your man is coming from the US. The man is very big. He's very wealthy. He's coming. He is not coming. You have to drop that fantasy man in your head. The person who is coming are the people around you. From your church, they are saying hello to you. They are chatting you up. You're not responding. From your unit where you're serving, from your workplace, somebody is interested in you. He's trying to take you out for dinner, but you've always turned the man down. There's someone in your compound who has been saying hello to you, who has been greeting you always. He wants to take you for dinner. He has been inviting you for Netflix and chill, and you've always turned it down. Those are the people. Those are the amongst that group you would choose from. the place you go for fun. There's somebody who always comes there. You go to the library always. This man always comes there. When he sees you, he says hello to you. You don't respond. That is your husband. From that crowd is where the man is going to come from. So respond to him. Respond to him. Because the people that ask you out is ultimately determining, your value. Look at the people that ask you out. That's your value. So the market determine the dating market determine your sexual value. So the kind of men that are coming, that are asking you out, those are the men you're going to choose from ultimately. So choose from them. Choose wisely. If you can't choose, ask your father to help. Ask your elder brother to help you. I dare say, ask your pastor. You can take them out to your pastor and let your pastor screen the person. I'm assuming that you've vetted your pastor. Yeah. But else I would have said, speak with your dad. Speak with your elder brother. These people, they have the wisdom. They care about you. Their intention towards you are pure. Speak with them, and they can help you. The next thing you can do is change your crowd. Change your crowd. Let's say you're in an environment, you don't like the kind of men that are coming after you. Change your environment. Change your environment. Possibly, if you change your environment, you'll meet a new set of persons, and these are the people that will be coming, after you. So change your environment. If you don't like the people that are coming, change your friends. If you don't like the kind of advice they give you, have some married persons as your friends. Include to your friendship. Let some married people be your friends. All right. So that way they can also, inspire you. They can recommend people. And there's nothing wrong with recommending people. They can recommend people that they think will be good for you, and then you can try it out. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, you move on to the next person. Drop the fantasy man that dream you had when you were 18. That one man was coming to take you away. He's not coming, sir. Madam, that man is not coming. He's not coming. So choose from the lot that you have. Choose. That man is not coming. Maybe the guy that is coming is not even speaking good English. For goodness sake, who English help? The man looks good, somehow it's okay. But he's responsible. He loves God. He believes like you believe. Choose from what you have. And that's where your husband is coming. I really hope that what I've shared today helps one person. And I'll be happy if it helps you. Now, if you disagree with me, I'd like to see what you have to say in the comment section. Share me. Tell me. Share with me what you think, that you disagree. I'd like to hear you. Peace out.